All righty, folks, welcome to the amateur bowlers tour here at Littleton Lanes in, where are we at? Oh, Littleton, Colorado.
Yes, what a switch.
Our first match, number 5 seed Craig Pagers versus number 4 seed Nolan Carruthers. They are mortal enemies. They hate each other. That handshake was just torture for them, I'm sure.
Since you missed us last week, since we had a snow holiday.
Oh, that's right. I was gone.
Mr. Pagers won his 23rd title.
Yes, and that's because I wasn't here.
Probably.
We've had that discussion.
Yes.
With Craig.
Scott decided he wanted to play in the snow in Fort Collins, so.
Oh.
And convertibles do not drive well in 13 plus inches of snow.
And I wanted to live.
Yes.
So I didn't want to drive last
Just the
week.
little things.
Just that oxygen availability consideration.
So Darrell Johnson last week was trying to win back-to-back titles after not winning for 18 years and finished second to Craig. Now Craig's looking for back-to-back. We did have a tie in the top 5. Nolan tied Paul Grant out of Larkspur. And,
did you hear that, Stephen Ross Kelly and Jeff Stepniak? You ain't here, and we had a tie.
And Nolan lost that roll-off, so he is now the 4th seed. Bolin Pagers is the 5th.
He said he did that on purpose because he wanted the extra game. And the reason he tied, he liked the extra game because of the tie, and he said he actually wanted to tie again. But he decided to lose instead so he could get the game here.
Yeah, I'm totally against that tie again.
Well, it's your system, man. You got to live with it.
I can do whatever I want.
Well, then why do we have ties?
Because
I keep
I'm
telling
a nice
you,
guy.
stop dropping the decimal point. You won by 0.8.
How could you look somebody in the eye and go, dude, great match, but you lost by 0.2?
Well, hey.
I can't go there.
It happens in fantasy football. We can do it for bowling.
Yeah, but you make serious money in that.
Final score, Craig Pagers 218.7 to Nolan Carruthers 217.6. It's like the Olympics. 6.2.
Lord. Yeah.
That one's wide. That one's wide.
There's no such thing as wide
on this
AMF
shot.
Littleton,
Wow.
The Team USA London pattern, 44 feet. First time we've been on it. I like it because if you get a bunch of guys that you practice with that can open this thing up, it gives you a tremendous
track
look.
area.
Oh, tremendous look, and it stays for quite a while. The transition isn't real sudden and real.
Is it a high unit of oil too?
No, I'd say it's moderate.
Nolan's in some early trouble.
So that one fairly high scoring this weekend.
Okay.
A little bit higher than normal.
Well, because
cuts were in the hundreds.
When we got here, it was about 20 of, and things were done for the most part. And I was hearing how it was going to be 90 over, 100 over to make the TV show, and it only ended up being 65.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as high as...
Because the third game, because you had 2 special entry squads and semis, and at that point, we started to see that transition.
Okay, gotcha.
Because Cody Vaughn was 90 over after 2.
Yeah.
And dropped. I mean, almost everybody in the top 5 dropped numbers-wise.
But stayed
almost where they were, yeah. It's like it was all big grind. I think there was 2 deuces out of 25 guys in the third game. Yeah.
And that everyone was saying how high scoring it was.
Well, he yanked that one. See, and I think before
he actually
had hold all the way down, and now he's not.
Yeah. See, and Craig's way farther inside than him.
Yeah.
Craig will always be inside of most people because of his speed.
Yeah.
And he just likes that floating shot to the right. He does. And when he's got this reaction, when he gets a few dry boards with that speed, the ball can flip for him. And in his hold area,
makes him completely brutal. Or if you give him the twig, he'll hurt you that way too.
I'll take him on the twig any day. Bring the twig.
I can see we'll have 3 guys. We'll have Pagers, Mellinger, and you. We'll do the twig singles.
I'll take Craig. I'll take Craig in that match. Mellinger, why don't you go
Dewey?
home?
Yeah, Dewey's going to be in the back going, yeah, I'll take the winner.
You suck.
I'll take the winner, you guys. A little bit more direct.
Little flat 10 there. Six sits in the gutter. Yeah, Dwayne's overrated.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. He's not on the level of Norm Duke. Let's get it. Who is? Nobody.
Norm Duke doesn't live in this town. And that's why Dwayne still lives in this town.
Dwayne, you can move any day. Nah, actually, Dwayne's awesome. I love watching Dwayne bowl.
I was kind of surprised he didn't Boulder Springs Masters. Colorado Springs Masters is this weekend.
Big issues there this weekend.
It's always Aaron.
Oh,
they were at Fort Carson and Kingpin, I believe.
I don't know where. I've never bowled in the Masters. I've never bowled in the Springs, I should say. I've never been down there.
6-game qualifying in one house, 6-game qualifying in the second house.
Which is cool. I like that.
I love it. And then they cut to, this time they only cut the top 12. And then.
Well, and that's the issue I've heard. It wasn't 16 to start. And then
16 or 18, but they said they would guarantee that, or I'm sorry, it would be that with a full field, which they did not have.
Okay.
So you have to read the.
Well, the thing is, you've got to know that you know how many entries you have before you start the qualifying. Sorry, you know how many paid entries you have, and that's when you determine.
Not true.
You people are allowed to come in the third game.
No. What I'm saying is, the A squad can be on the floor. The other squad is at the other house.
Oh, and so you don't.
You
know
really don't
at
know,
the time?
and you do have walk-ins, so you really don't know what the final number is until they actually hit the floor.
So they're doing it kind of like a PGA tournament where some players play on the north course, some play on the south, and they switch the next day.
Correct. They do it the same day, then either go to the years ago they went to a third house.
Yeah, I don't know if that bodes well for a tournament, a bowling tournament. I think everyone should bowl at the same time in each house. You should everybody bowls at the left at one center, then they all go to the next center. I'm not particularly.
I would
fond
say
of that.
If they're bowling fresh,
personally,
and they go to both and it's fresh both, then there really shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, you never know, because the shot could be something happened to the oil machine,
well,
or you're not bowling on the.
That's an act of God.
Thank you, but I had no control over it, Nick.
Wow.
That's going to hook up. That was a great shot. With authority. Yeah. But he's got a hole to dig out of here.
Yes,
Craig started a double 9-spare strike. And we've got Nolan's already got 2 opens through 4 frames.
Yeah,
that was his 5th frame.
His 9-pin advantage is long gone.
Oh, long. That was gone in the first frame.
Yeah.
He was down by 3 after the first frame. And if Craig's got this shot out there, I don't think it is. Maybe Cody's playing in where he is.
Cody's deeper than him.
Deeper than him?
Yeah.
So that's the only, and he's the second seed, so we're not going to look at anybody messing up Craig's shot until
at least until we get to that point.
Until we get to Cody.
So the winner of this match is going to take on Paul Grant, who won the roll-off. Paul lives in Larkspur, south of here, between Castle Rock and Monument, I'm assuming. And then our second seed, Cody Vaughn, out of Wheat Ridge. And then your leader is Adam Waddy out of Aurora, a CSU graduate.
Kicked the 9 out of there, that 4-9. Should be a pretty routine spare here.
Yeah, he's going to have...
I don't know. Craig's pretty new to all this.
Yeah.
He's, I think he's only been bowling for a year or so.
Yeah. 20.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
20 with me.
Century.
Yeah.
He's been bowling for a century.
2 decades with me. Started in 95, so it's his 20th year.
So he's winning more than 1 a year.
Yeah.
Not many can say that.
He'll go like...
He'll win 4 in a year and then go a couple of years.
He went over this past, until he won last week. He hadn't won in maybe a year and a half.
Okay.
Probably the longest stretch of his entire ABT bowling life. So now it makes sense that now that he won, here we go. Hold on, maybe he'll reel off 3 in the next 5 weeks.
Get his due in for the next year.
Really. Tell Stepniak, now I got you by 9. Come get me now.
Gotta get you by double digits again.
Yeah.
All right, so
Joe's still got 16, so now he's increased his lead to 7.
Nolan got the double. He's going to try and do what he can. He's got possible 82 in the 5th to 118, 36,
so
27. So he's only down 27. That's that's a 10-pin and some count here and there.
Not with 4 frames to go.
No, it's not as now he needs a strike. He still needs to keep striking though.
Maybe.
Oh,
I got lucky.
So that's going to keep it in the 30s range.
Yep.
And with the shot that Craig has got right now, the look, it's not looking good for Nolan here. He's got to make the spare for sure.
Down 29.
I forget to get my water. Bear. I'm a little parched.
Frame number 7 for Mr. P. Boom.
Oh, boring.
Boring.
Calm down, Craig. Jeez. Dude. Yeah. Running stuff out like that.
I have to buy him another pacemaker. This is one.
You could just pager him. Oh. Ba-doom, boom. That's just the sound of what was flowing downhill. That's got to get up.
A lot.
Yeah, if that one came back, you might as well just write the check.
I would have wrote him the check, to be honest with you. I would have gone, that's just way too much. Take this and leave me alone, yeah.
Be like the Spring Masters. You don't get a handicap. We decided now.
So anyway, after one day, I think Lucy was second. Badavinik was in it, yeah. Isaac Hernandez was in probably 4th or 5th.
Good Denver contingent?
Yeah, there was, I'd say 4 or 5 for sure.
Who
maybe
won?
Top 12. I haven't heard yet.
Oh, okay. It's going on? Okay, yeah, it's still going on.
See, they're down there enjoying the weather so much. Maybe they got a late start.
Is it nicer down there? Or? Oh, no? Okay. Yeah. I haven't heard. I don't pay attention.
The weather's coming
from
south
the
and
south.
north.
Oh. Yep. All right, then everybody needs to strike a lot here so we can get out of here.
Yes.
Oh! God.
Nope.
What, no carry?
No carry on 28.
I hate those pocket head pins.
Now, had he been at Bowling Moonlight,
$100?
$100. Here we go. But no.
But no.
And if he misses it, of course, he owes everybody $100.
Okay, that
That's my
works for
rule.
me.
It's my rule.
Is it your rule?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like your rule.
I figured you would. I clean him out of about $2,700 right now.
I'd go up there and trip him.
All right. The only honest tap in bowling for those of you watching at home.
Okay. I don't know. I'm partial to the 3-pin tap.
Yeah.
If you can leave a pocket 3-pin, you're good. All right, we're looking at a pretty big lead here coming into the 9th frame, foundation frame. It's all Craig's to lose.
Guy went that open.
Yeah, even with a striking out here, he's only going to shoot 99, so he needs.
Nolan needs to
basically marks, and
that's
going to put an end to this puppy.
That is going to be the end of Nolan's day, but still.
Not true. He has 10th frame, but I know what you mean. Just being,
facetious.
Just being semantical.
Oh, I thought you were going to be facetious, and I was going to ask you to spell it.
Did you know? Oh, F-A-C-E-T-I-O-U-S, please. I was a spelling bee champion, bud.
Oh, man.
And I'm an author now. It's getting published this week, by the way. My book's coming out.
Oh, God.
And did you know that?
That's like having 350 cable channels, and you go through the whole thing, and there's nothing to watch.
So you pick up my book and read it?
Okay.
That works for me.
Yeah.
You got another one wide. Consistency is a key to bowling.
That and an area check can't help.
An area check. No, what I was going to say.
In spite of having brain damage, he's comfortably in the lead.
Here's a little bit of trivia aspect for you folks. Facetiously is the only word in the English language that uses the vowels A, E, I, O, U, and Y in order once.
Ooh. Man, I just learned something.
See?
That's scary. Nice
cover.
Nice cover.
Now you're just showing off. And by the way, that trivia was I was not being facetious. Just to point that out.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Are we a little flat today, folks? We're coming up with
He's getting closer.
I ain't seen something that wide. Oh, never mind.
Thank you.
I'll behave.
Yes.
Since I saw Loretta walking away, I couldn't stop.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
Craig's
So he's going to
shoot little deuce scratch.
Great minds think alike.
And no one's going to get out of here.
I was thinking he was going to flush all three.
Yeah. That was probably in his mind.
Now, does he throw it away or does he continue his day for one extra shot? He'll make it, I know.
He might have worn that compression
That's
sleeve
a better
on the
shot.
wrong arm.
Oh,
that would do
came in high.
We're looking at 202.
And Nolan
So 220 with handicap.
Nolan struggled a little this game.
Yep.
Getting the ball in the right trajectory. Just was hooking up on him early, and when he tried to make the move, it was the wrong one, unfortunately for Nolan. But a fifth place finish is going to net him 100. What do we got? $350.
348. Very close. Yep.
I rounded up. All right, so that's going to give him 164 with a 191 handicap score to Craig Pager's 220 handicap score, 202 scratch. So we're going to see Craig Pagers move on to bowler number 3 seed, Paul, what was it? Grant. Paul Grant the second, where he's going to get his practice shots. While he's doing that, we're going to take a quick break for editing purposes. We're going to be back right around the bend.
Sticker Giant helps people make great stickers. I'm John Fisher, and I started the company. Every sticker has a story behind it. Every sticker has something behind it besides just sticking.
On little girls' foreheads.
Cars, motorcycles.
Stop signs, we don't endorse that.
Baby bottoms.
I see stickers everywhere. I see stickers in my dreams.
We're a small little group of people and we all kind of have the same vision for success.
Every person is quality minded, top to bottom. We're about getting the job done right.
The quality of Sticker Giant stickers is really fantastic. We run 3 different materials here. All of them were researched to find the best possible thing we can get.
We can get your email and process your stickers in 24 hours and get them out to you.
We try and do things quickly, we try and do them accurately, and we try and get people the stickers that they want. People ask me what I do, and I go, we make stickers all day. There's this company in rural Boulder County, and all they do is make stickers and labels. What makes Sticker Giant a great sticker? What the customer wants, because we can print any kind of sticker. Every day there's a sticker to where I see it, and I just want to know the story behind it. I want to know the company. I want to talk to the owner.
We take people's passions, things that they're really fired up about. We make it over and over and over so those people can tell their story to the world.
Well, howdy, folks. We are back. We're waiting for them to go handshake, and we'll be ready.
Pager's got the hint.
I think so. Here they go.
Right.
Those are our two opponents this game. Is Craig Pagers and Paul, Grant. First time I'm seeing Paul, if you haven't been able to tell that by now.
Well, actually, Paul bowls when he gets a chance. And again, living a good 40 minutes south of here, when we come down into the southern part of Denver, it gives him an opportunity to get close. Yeah, so good to see Paul, and probably the first time he's ever made top 5. So.
Well, as I say, I've never seen him.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
And not that the end all be all, but nothing really. Yeah, that much room.
I am not going there.
Craig's first shot. Paul had him choose to let him start off. Looks like it was
right
a
now
good
looks
call.
Like a brilliant move. Yes.
Brilliant.
So right now the best Craig can shoot is 279.
So it's a brilliant.
Yes. Brilliant move.
Absolutely brilliant. We'll see. He could strike out for 279 or something. Yeah. But let's see. Paul is getting 25 pins a game above and beyond what Craig's going to shoot.
Yep.
So that's going to put him in a 30-some pin lead right away. See if he can take advantage of it. Down on lanes 31 and 31. Cody Vaughn's taking his practice shots.
Very interesting that nice shot.
Oh, well.
That out of our top 5 finalists today, only one classic bowler, and that's Paul.
The one we're looking at right now.
Yeah, you would think it would be the opposite.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out that way.
That's why I said, ever before I started doing this telecast with you, I was always under the impression as a scratch bowler that the ABT was strictly a handicap type tournament.
Which it is.
But I benefited the handicap bowlers. So your scratch bowlers avoided it.
Right.
And then I found out that, that's not necessarily true. You got a lot of scratch bowlers coming in. Isaac Hernandez, Steve Badavinic's come in here. I mean, there's a lot of scratch bowlers that come in here and can compete. And mainly, a lot of it's because you've got a very fair system here. Over the years, it's definitely, you give some bonus pins for the bowlers who aren't performing well, who ever struggle to make the top 5. And now they lose their bonus pins once they make a TV show or the semifinals?
If they make the semis, they lose half.
And then if they make a TV
show, they lose
the rest. I need bonus pins, not their handicap, obviously.
Yeah, just their bonus pins.
But see, and that's a way to keep bowlers
gives them an opportunity to cash.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. You give a bowler a chance to make some money. Even though it be infrequent at times, they're going to come back.
Sure. As proof and evidence of your tournament being so successful, sir.
And the fact that I even let young punks come in.
I think he's allowed to drive now.
Well, I'm
talking to our next.
From what I've seen.
Well, I didn't talk about his ability. I was talking about the legal. Right. I think he's 16 now. I'm just getting the evil eye from Cody Vaughn, our next bowler you're going to see.
Cody used to live in Wheat Ridge, but I heard the city of Wheat Ridge threw him out, so now he's down south.
I never knew Wheat Ridge got brain.
Obviously they do.
Wow.
Smart people.
Uh-oh.
2-8, and makes it.
He didn't like it, but it flipped pretty nicely.
Yeah. It's that ball speed.
Yep. He's got it up to like 4 miles an hour.
I was going to say, you were 14. You're crazy.
I think I'm 14. Yeah, you'll see some revs out of our next bowler.
Yeah, he will open the lane up as much as anybody.
He makes the lane look like it's curved, banked.
Yeah.
Going around the Daytona 500, Darlington, the other one.
Okay.
That's going to sit. Okay, got the 10 out.
He was very fortunate.
He's struggling. He's not having the same reaction. He's got to have a little move there. And he leaked those balls late last game to leave the washouts. And then the one time he threw it good, he went through the beak. And I think he's
scrambling.
It looks like he might be a little afraid to move in and catch more oil in case he leaks it even more. Then
he's in real trouble.
Yeah. So it looks like he tried to tighten that one up, and that was a good ball, but it went through the beak. So it's definitely a move situation, I think, now.
And that's one of Craig's less aggressive balls because it looks to me like he's got it pretty much polished. So I think he's already balled down from what he started with today, I'm sure.
And it's going to be a good shot. A little light. Bucket. Could be trouble for our lowest average bowler on the TV show today. Buckets are never easy, even for the pros.
I was just going to say, it's trouble for bowlers of any skill level.
If any time, go up there and try to chop it. It's pretty much impossible to do if you try to. You must not have tried.
All right, so. So it's still basically a scratch match, so looks like Paul's still going to maintain the 25-pin lead early in the match.
He'll lose 1 pin, basically, of his handicap bonus right now.
That was pretty good off his hand. Yeah, I like that.
Kicked the 10 out pretty nicely off the wall there.
Yep.
We are in the 4th frame of our second match here. Number 5 seed Craig Pagers versus our number 3 seed Paul Grant. The second.
Yes.
Aren't the seconds juniors?
I don't know exactly how that works, so I'm not going to make a fool of myself.
I mean, because there's always
I would agree with you.
There's senior, then junior, then second, then third.
That
would be then. Yeah, it's got to be senior.
Unless it's same
Skip
name,
a generation.
but not. What hurts?
Grandpa to grandson.
Same name, but not father and son.
He's the second, but not junior because
Correct.
the dad wasn't.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Dang,
Boy,
Scott's showing the intelligence today.
No, you know what it is? He was homebound all week.
Yeah.
So all he did is sit on a computer and did the trivia stuff.
Yep, that's what it is. Well, we do know Scott is very trivial.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
What? I thought it was brilliant. He picked up the microphone but put it back down.
He knows better. See, he knows you.
He didn't hit send.
I was going to say my wife probably agrees.
Little light switcher.
Hit him thin, watch him spin.
I don't think any of those are spinning.
They're spinning on the deck.
I think they hit it flopped.
Flopped.
Hit it plopped, then they flopped.
Bottom line is, it's 10.
But bottom line is, he's on a strike.
Yep.
With 65 in the 4th, and we've got, that's
Paul.
another, is that for a double? Through the beak, 3, 6, 9, 10 is like the bucket on the right side. Not easy.
No. Again, try to chop it.
Try to chop it. Try to take the 3, 6 off.
Yeah.
Could you imagine leaving the 9, 10 on this?
No.
The only way to do that is you'd have to hit the 3 pin so lightly to get into the 6 to go backwards. Between the 9 10. You know what? I'm going to have to try that next time.
Quit reading my mind.
When he went around
almost,
the 3.
Had it got crawled up to that, I think he would have made it.
I don't know. He might have deflected it to the point. Hard to say, but he has 73 in the 5th, and with a double, Craig could be 90. It'll be even a match if Craig basically single digits. If Craig can get up and strike in the 6th frame. That's got to go Brooklyn. It does. Cody Vaughn walking around without his booty, got his shoe wet. That's like Craig did earlier. You got to wear your booties, dude. Cody, where's your booties? Where's your booties? You don't have. I know you don't have them on.
You have 18,000 bowling balls, and you don't have a $7 pair of booties. Come on.
Well, then you deserve to stick on the approach. You're talking to somebody who wears his shoes outside, though. Get up. Comes in flat for the 6 pin. So it's looking like a teen lead for. It's Craig slowly making little bits here and there. Basically, because spare game we're going on for Paul, he'd be having a big lead. Those 2 opens are the only reason Craig's back in it.
Yeah, Craig spares here. He's only down 13.
Mm-hmm. And Craig, no problem. Pulls out a non-hooking ball. Low surface.
I think it's Roger 8. I told you the story about Craig's spare ball.
Oh, yeah.
He named them all Roger.
Yeah.
Well, they're all buried in his backyard.
He's on Roger 8.
So now I think it's Roger 8, yeah. But Roger and Roger 1 were tough, man. I mean, they were tough boys.
Well, that's when Craig was good. Ooh, did I say that out loud? I meant to keep it inside my skull. And yes, folks, I have not been drinking.
Nice.
Oh, he wants to leave the 8-pin, but he's not good enough. All right, we're looking like strike, spare, and strike open. He needs to stop the opens.
Yes.
Get back on the marking with the spares here. Can't survive with
Craig,
just...
Right now, Craig's only on a 180.
Man cannot survive by strike alone.
Unless you put them all together.
Unless you put them all, yeah. Good point.
And,
there's the
there we
Brooklyn
go.
double.
That's a huge break.
Damage.
Yes.
Damage.
Let's see. Paul's never won. Cody's obviously never won because he just turned 18 a couple months ago. And our leader, Adam, has won twice.
So we're looking at experience versus inexperience. Uh-oh, that's going to miss the head pin. Oh, he got the head pin, but... Oh, and he's going to get 9 out of that? Wow, good 9.
See, there was that flush 3-pin you were talking about.
See, told you. Craig can't leave a smash 8. He's leaving smash 3s. Who deserves to win this match? Come on.
Wow. You know what? We just send them all home. We'll split the money. Let's get out of here.
Sounds good to me. I'll take my percentage in the 90% range.
Yeah.
Hey, you said split it. You didn't say how.
But remember.
Devil's in the details, baby. Devil's in the details. And you know what? That saying is brilliant. Here we go. All right, Pagers needs to strike here. He's getting down to the last 3 frames. He's down by 20s. He tugged that a bunch, hoping on some oil. Didn't get it. It's gonna
Fortunate, just leave a 16.
Yeah, it's going to give him 125 with a spare in the 7th frame to 122. So he's only, 22 pins with 2 frames to go. And this is in a position that Paul's not in. Final 2 frames of a match on TV for pretty good cash. We'll see how Paul responds because
he's got to take advantage of that major break that he got.
And it's all
double.
This frame by Craig is going to do a lot. If he strikes, the pressure's on. If he doesn't strike, kind of loosens up the arm swing for the 9th and 10th frame, no matter what.
Yep.
20 pins to go with 1 frame left is a lot easier than 20 pins with 2.
After this week of fun, as far as the weather's concerned, I am so looking forward to getting back to Vegas at the new bowling plaza at South Point.
That didn't sit either. See?
We'll run another major event April 7th to the 12th.
You're just a Renaissance traveling man, aren't you?
Okay. And a frequent flyer. And my arms are tired.
Oh, God. Dude, I thought mine were bad. And I like mine. Hey, shush!
Oh, that was
Scott's
close.
over there making comments without the microphone. If you're going to make the comments, be man enough to do it on air.
150 and a 9th. The best Craig can do now is 180 scratch.
And he's giving away 25.
Definitely in the driver's
He needs
seat.
a 156 scratch.
1 mark in the next 2 frames basically is guaranteed win.
He doesn't even need a mark.
Okay. And now he doesn't have to worry.
Game over. Game over. Paul Grant, the second, will be moving on to bowl our number 2 seed, Cody Vaughn, the junior. So we'll have a second versus a junior.
Wow.
What? It's better than yours.
You're just
my arms are
out.
tired.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty bad. Yep.
George Burns come up with that as his first joke ever.
Or Henny Youngman.
Smash 9-pin on the Brooklyn.
Can't say that too often.
And that was pretty smashed, actually. Not a typical 9-pin leave on the Brooklyn.
All right, 4th place for Mr. Pagers today. Still takes home $373.
How long has it been since you've had a back-to-back winner?
A couple years.
Yeah.
Really.
That's going to hook. And it does. So he's going to get his fill ball here, get a possible 182 scratch. So he's getting 25 pins, and he can shut him out scratch with a 9 count.
Yeah.
Not often does a handicap difference that bad end up winning scratch.
Yeah.
It's the Drew Highland curse for Craig Pagers. He showed up, so Chris. I'll see Craig win eventually. I mean.
Okay, 179 scratch for Paul.
You know what it is?
202.
You know what it is? Craig's wearing his 20 times Masters Championship shirt. He should have been wearing number 23.
Well, he just won it last week. I don't have it made yet.
At least 22.
Yeah, 22 would be good.
You can't go back to old school, you know. He won that back in like 2012. Jeez.
13.
Oh, was it 13?
I think.
It's not even. Oh, is he?
Underneath the
Well, folks, I'm hoping you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Well, I know you can hear me, but I'm hoping that the audience can hear me.
Yeah, that's true. We're getting there.
Actually, I think we're there. I think we're back.
All right.
Okay.
Am I on? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we're on. Folks, if you are still out there, we apologize for that interruption. We had a major disaster. Our computer was unplugged.
Our power source
was unplugged, and it took out our main production machine. So I had to scramble and switch to a backup machine. So we're going to lose our graphics, but hopefully we won't lose our gameplay as we've got the final 2 games to go.
Yes, we do. And we're coming back with Cody Vaughn, our number 2 seed, versus Paul Grant, our number 3 seed. Cody has chosen to start. They've been down on the other pair practicing up. They've already had their practice frames. They're going to get a good handshake. And we're going to get underway.
All right, great job, Scott, on getting your backups up. And like I said, we apologize out there, but that's, Murphy's Law. Murphy's in the house. So.
And if anybody knows where that drunk Irishman is, I want to know.
You want him bad.
Well, you're the Irishman. I don't know about the drunk part.
Okay. Paul's going to have a 31-pin advantage in this match.
That's a big jump.
And this is our first look at Cody Vaughn. Cody just turned 18 in December, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He'll hook the ball more than anybody.
He wants some dry boards.
Yep. Leaves 2-pin.
I did tell you, Nick, while we were off air, as we were noticing Cody practicing. He wasn't practicing down there.
Correct. He was throwing.
He was throwing stuff
difference.
around. He was throwing backup balls two-handed. And I told you, I said, he might come down here and struggle now. You can't, in the middle of a match or in the middle of a tournament, start messing around and expect your game to stay out on top form.
You lose that
feel.
Good focus.
You lose your feel.
Had, yeah. And again, experienced players will tell you that's the thing you do not want to do. Obviously, you know that from all your experience over the years, Paul.
I used to be that guy that would go around and fool around. I'd have a great tournament, then I'd go out and fool around a little bit, come back and lose my feel and lose what I have for the tournament.
All right, Paul comes back, crosses over, but carries the strike. And again, Cody, 206 average with me.
Giving away 31, you said?
Giving away 31 pins a handicap.
So it's 41 right away.
Yep. And it will be with the double. Who knows? This could be pretty wild to see this happen.
And it looks pretty good.
It's close.
Oh,
that was a
10
very good shot.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Again, we know you don't have graphics, so we're going to try to keep you posted going along as best we can. Let you know how this match is going. Oh, that's not going to make it.
Hang on. Nope.
All right, so he flags a 10, gives him 28 in a second. So Cody can pick 12 of those 31 pins off with a mark here.
Got 22 of them off with the dub.
Yeah.
See how he responds. He's been off fair before the tournament started, or the match started. And Cody's had a pretty good couple weeks with some Masters
he's
qualifiers.
Yep.
This Denver Masters he bowled well, and he's done pretty well in some sweepers.
Yeah, his dad bowled with me about 10 years ago, so Cody's been really watching the ABT ever since he was probably 6 or 7 years old.
7, yeah, maybe.
Really just took the game on and just kind of like lost his name now.
Frankie?
No, not Frankie. Tyler Jensen.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
the same thing. Tyler, when he got out of, because he was homeschooled, would every afternoon his mom would drop him off at Applewood Lanes, and Ray Johnson, who was the proprietor at the time, would just let him bowl till leagues came in, and that's all Tyler did. He bowled and bowled and bowled and got better and better. Picked up tips from players coming in, watching a young kid develop. Wanted to learn how to drill equipment. Ray let him into his pro shop. I mean, Ray was fantastic for Tyler. Cody kind of is the same way. Cody, as he's been growing up through his junior years, had that same opportunity. He really just dove into bowling, and you can't teach this arm swing and release. It's pretty to watch.
It's a proponent of what today's game is too.
Yeah.
You can tell he learned to hook the ball before
Absolutely.
he learned what to do with it.
Yeah. So now it's just a question of, surface, layouts, when to make the move, when not to make the move, when to make a ball change, when not to make a ball change.
Back in the day, it was wrist position and footwork and timing, and that's how you created more leverage, more roll, heavy roll. Now it's, what ball do I use?
Yes. Oh, another crossover for a strike.
All right, so we got 39 in the second with a strike in the third for Cody, and that strike there gives him 28 in the second with a strike in the third. So 11 pins has been cut off for the
So he's up 20.
lead. Yep.
Up 20, can he send it to 30 with a double?
It'd be easy if it was like Dutch 200 from here on out.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have a problem, yeah.
Even the people at home go, I don't need graphics.
I'm not rooting for it. 18 inches plus a 3.5-inch pin. We're looking almost 22 inches out there to hit the pin down.
And just keep that in your mind. And you know what? It makes spare
so
shooting
much easier. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the difference is if that pin that he had knocked out, that 10 pin that he knocked out, you take that down from 22 inches to about 1 3/4 inches to get the 3 and the 10.
Wow.
Unless you go the hard way and not, the proposed way of doing it.
Okay, let's see if Cody can double.
That's going to sit out.
Wheeling it.
It stayed out.
And
he gets the
kicks
break.
it 2 out. Wow.
He's been light almost every shot.
Yeah.
Even his strikes have been swish and strikes, and I think it's because he went down there and practiced some more on those. Because our practice pair's burnt. I mean, he was over the gutter capping trying to get the ball in the pocket.
Well, I'd rather have the.
And now he's down here. There's like oil.
I'd rather have our contestants loose than tighten up waiting for us to get back on
I'm
the
with
air.
you. Thank you. All
Even
bowlers
though,
appreciate that.
Yeah, even
did they
though
just
it's
turn
be
the
a little
fans
bit
on?
different. I think
Thank
they
you.
did. Yes.
Burr.
Yes.
That's going to be a better shot.
Nice.
That off his hand was better.
Yep.
See, now Cody's back in the match. There's nothing to. So.
Yeah, because now he's back lined up, throwing a good, right speed. He's in the right area of the lane.
Looked like those light shots. He finally made that correction to just maybe bump it out a board or two.
Well, that light hit that he got for the double really really got him loose. Yeah. Wow,
There's
3 consecutive times going across and almost carried it 3 times in a row.
Burr.
You better throw a jacket on there, dude. We're gonna have to ice chip you out.
We're not bowling.
That's why. That makes it worse.
I thought people without a heart weren't supposed to get cold.
All right, this is the 5th frame for Paul Grant, looking for a 1-pin spare.
Should be fairly easy. There it is.
Okay. All right, so he's got 67 and a 4th spare and a 5th to Cody's 39 and a 2nd with a 3-bagger. Basically a 10-pin lead. And he can, even with a mark by Paul here, he can erase that if he keeps his string going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I met Cody a couple years ago. He was just coming to the other tour that we did some telecasts for, and met him at a tournament. And I knew then he had, a natural game, natural release.
Absolutely.
Just didn't know what he was doing with it.
Right.
He's slowly gaining some knowledge about it. Not even slowly. He's actually made some fast improvements.
We just known him for so long. We think of it as
exactly,
slow,
exactly. But he's going to be. I told people, I said, you watch 3 to 5 years, probably 5 years down the road, he's going to be one of the better bowlers in Colorado.
Oh.
If he sticks with it and really focuses on execution
Yes.
during practice, execution during his tournament,
Learning how to
anything.
practice.
And that's what I mean. You have to learn how to practice.
Yes.
And that means not going down there and throwing two-handed shots and throwing backup balls and.
There's a purpose for practice, and you make the most of it.
I was always the trick shot artist, but that's after I learned my game and was so practiced that the muscle memory was ingrained. Yeah. And then I could start working on little flip shots or do whatever I wanted.
Or Norm Duke with his towel.
Thank you. Yeah.
Which is so cool.
It is.
Nice.
All right, Cody's looking
Again,
pretty
he was
good
light
now.
on 28, but carried it again. So now he's got a 4-bagger.
Well, when the shot's breaking down and to the point where it is now, you don't want to be high flush because if it breaks duck hooks on you, then you're looking at the big 4. I'd rather be light pocket.
Oh yeah.
Leaving a swish and 7.
Yeah, you don't want a 4-9.
Then going through leaving the 4-9 or a big 4.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some shots go 3-0 left in one move.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me, especially when you got revs on that this. It soaks up the oil.
Yep. So he's stepping up here, frame 7, looking for a 5-bagger and a chance to just get this match out.
Really take it into control. Yeah. I mean, he's in control right now. If he throws a 5-bagger here for Yahtzee, he's going to be up 30 or 40. It's high. Oh!
That was flush. Nice shot.
I meant high for what he's doing. That's what I meant.
That's so.
What is
so
it?
Sweet.
What is it?
No force. I mean,
what ball? Oh, you mean his release?
Yeah, his leverage, everything is just so nice.
Again, let's see if he can do that at 50.
Well, his physical game is awesome. Now we need to incorporate that mental aspect of the game to make him that much more of a complete
And of course,
player.
that's the last thing that you're going to be focused on when you're learning the game. You're learning your equipment. You're learning how to hook the ball, how the ball is going to work, instead of focusing on what's my mindset here. How do I go about practicing? How do I go about this? Learning the intricacies under pressure. On top of that,
that's true.
I mean, free throws are easy, but when you got a gym full of Cameron crazies, and half-naked men and women doing speedos trying to distract you, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
That free throw is just not so free.
Yes. Once again, Paul went high. Fortunate just to leave the 3-6.
He needs a spare to get 113 in the 7th here, and Cody's already gotten 150s.
Roll up.
There's a spare then. Okay.
All right. Yeah, so even if Paul would punch out from this point,
we look at 193.
193 scratch with 43. He can go 236, and Cody's easily.
How many could Cody get? So he needs a 225 scratch.
Yes.
Already with his 12 pins, 225 will lock him out scratch, and he's on a 279 pace.
Yes. And he's up frame 8, looking for a 6-pack.
What are all these drinking references around me today now that I'm not drinking?
I don't know.
That's a great ball.
Made a slight adjustment there.
Yeah,
you see,
he did.
Kind of squared up a little bit.
Yep. Got a little tighter.
Yep. Excellent move.
And third place today is going to get
$595.
Okay.
Great job for Paul Grant, if in fact
I was like, there's 2 frames left.
Yeah.
But you're looking at, lucky sevens right here.
Even if Cody opens out,
he'd still be in the 220s. He'd be close to. He needs a mark in the next 2 frames to secure it. Yeah, I
just pin count anything.
Yeah.
To add to the string takes him over that 225 that he needs.
Actually, that did it anyway, but I just 9 whiff would have been enough.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have even needed it because that would have been 258 and then 237. So our Cody Vaughn, so much for my. He's going to come down and struggle.
Well, maybe he overheard you and just got that focus back. Yeah.
But not a bad day for Paul Grant. Coming in, getting 3rd place, almost $600. Cody Vaughn, our number 2 seed, will be taking on our number 1 seed, Adam Wada.
Waddy. Out of Aurora.
Waddy Aurora.
A new dad.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah.
Well, then he could use the cash.
Yes, always with a new child.
Yes.
And she's a sweetheart.
If he wins, there's a month's worth of diapers. No. At today's prices.
Well, I think he's got a month's worth of diapers already. He's got guaranteed second place money at $1,090. Winner today is going to take home $2,080. So almost $1,000 difference between first and second place.
All right. Looking forward to the year 2080.
Not me. That would make me 136. I'm not going.
That would make me 115, 125. No, 115.
Oh, came over top of that ball and
I wouldn't mind living to 115 if I didn't have this body to live it in.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, you know, if you're being, if they're watering you every other day and you can't pronounce sentences and know where you're at.
Hell, they need to give me Miracle Grow.
Yeah, something. Yeah. But I don't want to do that.
No. All right, so
spare strike will get Paul
finishing up here.
170 scratch, which is pretty close to what he averages anyway.
About an average game.
Not a bad game.
Just came into a run up against a buzzsaw right now.
Yeah, he only had 2 opens, but he couldn't double.
Yeah.
Not this match anyway.
And of course, this is Phil back. F back.
F back.
F back.
Let's see how that works.
Automatic. Oh! First time in a long time that didn't work.
Okay, 169 scratch. Gives him 212.
Nice.
I mean, it was an excellent effort.
Yeah, good third place finish for Paul
very
there.
Good. Cody looking to finish it out to shoot 279 scratch, which would give him 291 with handicap. And then he's going to come up against our tournament leader, Adam Waddy.
Yeah, finish it out with 279.
Adam has relatives in Alaska.
Adam's sitting down here watching what Cody's doing, knowing what he's going to go up against next game.
You're watching. You remember me from the Rockies games. I'm keeping my eye on you.
They might be, purposely not remembering. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
You're just trying to eat time. I know what you're doing.
Nom, 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 nom. Shouldn't have a lot of time to eat with all these strikes he's throwing.
Oh.
He tugged that one forever.
Yep, sure did.
Just can't handle the pressure. All right, so he's going to shoot a 265 with a spare. Scratch. Not a bad game. There have been tournaments that wouldn't have won the match.
Yeah, we've seen a couple
of those. We've had 270, 260s before. And looks pretty good. Oh, goodness. A little bit of hand there, so it ends up with a 261. It's going to be a 273 handicap game. So Cody Vaughn is moving on to meet Adam Watt, our #1 seed. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right around the bend. Oh, frickin' A.
Good.
Alrighty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our championship match here at AMF Littleton Lanes, and then again that'll feature our up-and-coming bowler, Cody Vaughn, right out of juniors, 18 years old, up against Adam Waddy, a two-time master champion. His last win a couple of years ago at Arapahoe Bowl, which will be...
He's wearing the shirt.
Will be there in about 4 weeks, give or take.
Give or take 4 weeks.
Okay. I'd like to take 4 weeks so that I'd be in the end of the winter into the spring. All right.
Kicking 4-pin out.
Yeah, Adam's more up and in, as you can tell, as opposed to Cody, who's going to be inside of him all day, just wheeling the ball.
I don't think there'd ever be a day Adam would be inside of Cody.
No.
Unless you were forcing Cody to use a blue dot.
Okay.
And maybe not then. You could have a plastic ball challenge here at the ABT.
Yeah.
See what the scores are like. I'd be willing to bet most of your handicap bowlers would be in the finals.
Sure.
That's going to be inside a little.
Yep.
Oh, big 4-6 right away. He is giving 12 pins to Waddy, so Waddy just took a little bit jump there, sitting on the bench.
Yeah, Adam's wife is in the back with their newborn, Stella, his first child, and she's a sweetheart. All right.
Cody trying to bounce it.
So 9 out, frame 1.
But knowing in his back pocket, knowing what he did last game, he knows he can string a 5-6 in a row.
Absolutely.
He's got a good look as long as he executes.
Yes. And again, the advantage of already being on the pair.
On the pair, the rev rate, carry down the lane. I don't mean carry down. I mean carry down the lane.
I understand.
Carrying the pins. I didn't know if they would.
Okay. I'm glad you were.
You're one of those. You're one of those smart people.
Here we go. Frame
That's
2.
wide.
Gave that room. Behind
wide,
the head pin.
Yep. He was wide, and he got out of it so quick. The forward rolled it and let it recover.
1-2-8-10.
No.
And now he's scrambling.
Oh yeah, 1-2-8-10. Sorry. I was thinking you said 2-4-8-10 in my head. Because I'm not one of those intelligent, smart people.
Cody needs to stay focused now.
Yeah.
Just get what he can get, and he's got plenty of room left.
And he goes around it.
Buddy was going to make it.
Good effort.
Great shot.
Good effort.
All right. It's okay. 18 in a second is no biggie. We can throw the next 8.
Yeah.
But this is a great opportunity
for
Adam to get a big lead.
Back in the day when I was young and knew I could strike it when I wanted to, it was like I'd look at that score and go, okay, 258's good.
Yeah. Well, but if you have that mindset, which keeps you relaxed, that's exactly what you want to do. Like my good friend who's no longer with us, Jim Britton, used to say, I don't care how many you need, you got to have one.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to have the next one.
And that reminds me of, all the junior bowlers especially, or younger bowlers trying to learn to bowl when they'd say, all I need is the next 4. Like, well, you can't get 4 in a row on one shot.
That's right.
You got to get this one.
And that's exactly Jim's mindset also. You don't care how many you need. Have to execute. Let's get this next one.
What you need to do is throw this next frame.
Yes.
Waddy comes in a little high. Looks like he's been a little high on the left lane both times. The second frame was flush.
Yeah.
This first frame he carried the 4 late. This one came in a little bit higher, leaving the 4-7. So
he's got 28 in the first. Spare gives him 48.
42 pin lead.
Yeah, he'll have 30. Yep, 42 pins. Oh, he pulled that one. That's not going to hold.
Oh,
it did hold. Wow. Can't throw that ball.
He was trying. He thought he left the 6-pin. Trying to get
the 4-6-7, which would have been a beautiful conversion.
Would have been wonderful.
Wow, I thought that was gone. What do I know?
I thought you were it.
Yeah, one of those. Obviously, I'm not. I'm a smurf.
Well, wait a minute. Knowing you're not smart makes you smart. So, isn't that's what they call that catch-22, isn't it?
I can't catch.
I don't know. I heard that was a book. I ain't never read one. I wrote one, but I ain't never read one.
All right, so we're looking at frame 3 for Cody. He's got to get that mindset back in there, and let's just go freewheel like he did the match before, and let's get going here.
That's a better shot.
Yes, and he knew it.
Yeah.
Knew it off sand.
Maybe it was final game jitters, championship jitters those first 2 frames. Looks like the second frame he just lost. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't a bad shot per se. It's just it lost it off his hand.
Yeah.
It came off too quick.
Other than that, his release has been sweet. It really has been.
He looks real good today.
Yep.
And that's the thing with the younger bowlers is obviously some days you look at him, you're like, oh, he's just on. You can see it. And then some days he struggles, and that's just your body not having the muscle memory or repetition, which comes with just experience, just bowling it over day in and day out. Yep. That's another good one. He made it, hit it. Yeah, I think he did grab it actually at the bottom. Their trajectory looked good, but this halfway down, I was like, it looked like he grabbed it.
Gives Adam a couple $100. Adam can make this for him.
Can you go shoot this?
Can you shoot this 4-6-7 for me?
What are the chances you make it back to back?
Oh, wouldn't that be unbelievable? All right, get 2.
All right, he's got to bounce it.
Okay.
Got to bounce. Bounce again. Roll.
Oh, that was a great effort. Great effort.
Good to see him smiling though after three opens and 4 frames.
Well, you know why? He's in the match.
He's got 1,100. Well, he's in the match, but he's still got 1,100 pocket minimum.
Yeah, I'm 18 and I got 1,100. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Back in my day, that would about $200.
Yeah. No, unfortunately,
deflation.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. All right, frame 4. Light.
He's asking for help.
Oh.
He actually got a little help.
Sure
That's a good 9.
Kicked out the 8.
Yep.
So just leaving
and the 7.
And the 7, yeah.
That was a 2-7 there for a second.
It was. Thanks. Sure, you can carry some sleep. Just talking to James Ertzbischoff, our general manager at AMNF Littleton, who did a great job for us this weekend.
Call him James E.
Yeah, he just as they're ready to start closing down last night, a pipe burst in one of the restrooms, and him and the mechanic and their janitor were here till like 6 a.m. getting everything cleaned up for us, and James was back at 9:30.
I bet he's going home, gonna have a little drinky poo, and then go.
I told him, James, you had a great weekend, thank you, and go to bed.
Go to bed.
And he looked at me and he goes, yes, I am.
You're not being punished.
No.
Go to bed.
Nah, he did a great job for us. Frame number 5.
That's got to sit.
Ah, boy.
Through the beak.
Really pulled that one
down.
Yeah,
3-6-10.
3-6-10.
But see, he's out of trouble. He's not getting in any trouble, even though he's not striking right now.
Because it seems like the longer we get into this match, the tighter and tighter he's getting.
Yeah.
And it should be the opposite because he's got almost a 40
I was just going to say, if not even more. Let's see, 84 in the 4th to 46 in the 4th. We're looking at 38 plus 50-pin lead.
Yeah.
He's got a 50-pin lead halfway through the game.
Yeah, just let
Should
the ball
be really
off your
loose.
hand.
Yeah, this is when your arm swing gets looser, not tighter.
Don't do it. That was close.
I think he tried to chop it.
And that's why he didn't.
That's why he didn't.
That's a good idea. All right.
I'm going to take this 3-pin straight back. No, you aren't. You're going to make it.
All right. 84 in the 4th with a spare to Cody's 48 in the 4th.
46.
Open. 46, okay.
So we're looking at it's
50 pins.
No, we're only halfway through the game, but Cody's got to start doing something. 3, can't have any more opens.
He can still go 228 with a sheet.
He can spare, but he can't be throwing any more opens. He needs some strikes.
Yeah.
That's got to sit.
5.
That's got to sit.
High again. And that one was inside of his target all the way.
Yeah. I was thinking he was in the oil, but saying got to sit, meaning I was hoping it was going to catch the oil for him.
Go long. Yeah.
And with his rev rate and grabbing the lane, I think he moved his own mark from last game. You know, he's moved his own shot and he's not moved with it. And he's got the 1 there, so that's going to give him 53 in the 5th. Unfortunately, starting to come down to now his game's only 203.
Yep.
We're looking at a 192 scratch for
Adam
to secure the shot. Oh, Cody, looks like they might not have air on this mission.
No, that's why we had him turn the other pair on.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Now, but this again, I'm talking to those of you at home. Realistically, Cody's probably out of this match, but he needs to stay focused. He needs to make shots.
Yeah.
Make shots, make shots. You want to leave on a good note.
And be professional about it, you know.
Absolutely. Give it your best.
That's a great ball.
And came back. It was a good shot.
It was
just a little flat, but all right.
Yeah.
You know, stay in that mindset. You want to constantly know that you need to make a shot and go make a shot.
And I say that now that I'm 49 years old because I was the biggest. If I was at a match throwing stuff around, not in anger, but trick shots and throw it around. I'm not going to win, so I'll have fun. But when you're doing something like
Nope.
It looks like he's stuck a little bit there.
Yeah.
But you got to keep your focus.
You do.
Finish strong. You got people watching you. You know, have fun with the game.
Or
what you got left.
In our case years ago, where sponsors were few and far between,
you gotta maintain.
You want to market yourself. So now I want to be a tool for you to. If you're going to sponsor me, I am going to represent you. I want to represent you the right way.
Yes.
I want to dress appropriately, act appropriately, do the things I can do to give myself a best chance to win.
Nice shot,
hopefully, somebody will pick me up.
Those are one of the biggest things that stop me.
Yeah.
My attitude, like I was explaining, throwing trick shots and fun shots instead of executing shots. People that when I was young and I was really good, but I was also not a professional when I came to being out of a match. I didn't do anything with disrespect, but I disrespected the game. And that's what sponsors saw, that if I get down, I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to floor. Exactly.
Right. But yet, excellent. Somebody should have stepped up and said exactly what we just said to the young Drew Hyland.
Yeah.
And this is why you don't do that.
Yeah. And honestly, the young Drew Hyland would have said, whatever, I'm having fun. And then the other people would have said,
that's why you're sitting next
and you're also not bold in this tournament because you have no money.
Yes.
So, all right.
Adam is really
with that double by Adam, this game could be over already. I mean, he needs a 192, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. But Cody wants to finish strong. That's a great ball. Great shot there.
All right, very good.
Good shot.
All right. And, you know, we're going to see Cody over and over again.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be back.
Inevitable.
He's going to be back.
Absolutely. And he's doing the smart things. He's bowling different tournaments. He's bowling differently.
He's learning different shots. He's bowling a lot of sport conditions.
Absolutely, yes. You got to soak it up like a sponge. Very nice.
Swisher 7 there.
Get the 7 out. Now the best he can do is 162. This is realistically done already.
It's done. I think he needs he doesn't even need a mark.
He needs to show up. Yeah. And
that's he's sticking on the approach, it looks like. Invest in booties. Take some of this $1,000 and get booties. Sort of stay in the city here. You're talking to a guy who wears his bowling shoes outside. I don't care. I slide this much, so. I actually prefer scuffed up shoes.
Mr. Vaughn's first experience with us won't be a good one, but again,
$1,000 is a pretty good experience.
Yeah, but he's still going to take away $1,000. Oh, yeah, $1,090.
So much for his swing tightening up now.
Well, yeah, when you're up 60 or 70, it makes it pretty easy.
I think it's more than that.
Probably the easiest win he's ever going to have in his life. Go off the sheet for 254.
He's actually up 116.
Yeah.
He literally is up 116 right now. 106. 106. He needs this strength to make 116.
You know that nobody ever did that for me.
What's that?
We'll go, I really don't want this one here. you can have it. That's all right. You can have it.
Well, came through the beak a little highly. 6 spin.
Yep.
And he's like, hold, like the match is on the line.
Yeah.
No, we've had lots of those matches where it's, I don't want it, you can have it. I don't want it, you can have it. I don't want it, you can. This match was, I don't want it, you can have it. Okay, I'll take it.
Yes. Yes, he is.
There's no second questions about it there.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
And you know what? Congratulations to the little baby.
Yes. Stella.
Her name is Stella.
Stella.
Oh, I love the name Stella.
Yeah, we'll have to
Stella.
After the match is over. She's a sweetie.
So a new baby and a championship.
And now he has one more win than his dad.
Oh, he passed the dad.
Jimbo. They were both tied. In fact, Jim was a Super Bowl champion out of Broadmoor.
So that counts as twice, too.
No. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll tell him that. Yeah, we'll tell him that. Yeah, Super Bowl.
FBAC, Phil Ball always carries. Finish strong, Cody.
Or mind over matter. If you don't have a mind, it don't matter. So Adam Waddy's going to win his third title. And I believe third one in 3 different houses. That's always good to do.
That's cool. Spread the wealth.
Yep.
Oh, that's inside.
10th, yeah, hardwood. Yeah, he's just wheeling now.
Yeah, he just cut that one short and tried to hit it.
Not smart.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah.
Not realistically. I mean,
you want to execute every shot.
Yeah.
You can learn from these things. You learn more from losing than you do winning.
You do.
Obviously,
yes, you do.
You know.
Now I'll be very curious to see Cody Vaughn next week and Cody Vaughn the week after that.
Yep.
Let's
how it proceeds down the road for Cody here.
Right.
Because he's probably going to lose a pin or two of handicap. I would think. Yep.
Absolutely.
See, and right there, not what you want to do. Backup ball.
Right.
But 118 for 130 handicap score.
Adam makes his 10 pin. He's going to shoot 220, 240. So he's going to beat him by over 110 pins.
222 scratch. You could have used one less finger the whole game.
All right, Phil Ball.
Finish. Phil Ball always carries. Even on a shot like that.
246.
Right. Nice finish.
130.
So our champion.
Title,
yep.
And $2,080.
Shake that one off. All right, so Adam Waddy with our championship match, 246 to 130 handicap scores. We're going to take a quick break for editing purposes. We're going to be coming back with our champion, Adam Waddy, with a little interview in just around the bend. So single mic, you're holding it?
Sticker Giant helps people make great stickers. I'm John Fisher, and I started the company. Every sticker has a story behind it. Every sticker has something behind it besides just stickiness.
People seem to flock towards stickers no matter what they are all about.
It's a portable billboard. It can go anywhere.
I've seen stickers on little girls' foreheads.
Cars, motorcycles.
Stop signs, we don't endorse that.
Baby bottoms.
I see stickers everywhere. I see stickers in my dreams.
We're a small little group of people, and we all kind of have the same vision for success.
Every person is quality minded, top to bottom. We're about getting the job done right.
The quality of Sticker Giant stickers is really fantastic. We run 3 different materials here. All of them were researched to find the best possible thing we can get.
We can get your email and process your stickers in 24 hours and get them out to you.
We try and do things quickly, we try and do them accurately, and we try and get people the stickers that they want. People ask me what I do, and I go, we make stickers all day. There's this company in rural Boulder County, and all they do is make stickers and labels. What makes Sticker Giant a great sticker? What the customer wants, because we can print any kind of sticker. Every day there's a sticker to where I see it, and I just want to know the story behind it. I want to know the company. I want to talk to the owner.
We take people's passions, things that they're really fired up about. We make it over and over and over so those people can tell their story to the world.
Ferrata? Okay, Lasorda.
Travolta imitation from the Grammys.
Is it Delica we did?
Yes.
Anyway, congratulations, Adam.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Nick was telling me you got a brand new baby, Stella.
I do, 10-month-old baby. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Stella. She's here in the sitting there. Yeah.
She was here for your first win as a new dad.
As a new dad, yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So we were talking about your equipment choices. You have a really good line. You were using some roto grip, right?
Well, so I started off qualifying with the Storm High Road.
Storm.
And the way that it was drilled, it had a little bit more length down the lane. And then as the lanes were breaking down, I pushed out. I used the roto grip to kind of push the shot out. I stayed on my same side, but pushed it out to about. I got it at about 12 board, and then it would come back up in pocket.
Well, the championship match was very effective. Yes. Coming into your match, you watched Cody almost do 79.
Yeah. I thought.
How were you feeling going into that match?
Well, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that, but I wanted to at least push him and challenge him. So I was hoping right where I was, about 220, 230, I thought was going to be able to do it. And so I was hoping to have at least, a bucket or, four bagger, 5 bagger there, kind of push him and get him a little pressure.
Well, starting the early part of the match, you doubled and he struggled to start.
Fortunately, I didn't have to worry about that too much, but he's a good bowler, and he obviously has the line. He kind of hit some bad shots there. Just a little bad luck.
We were talking. I think he moved his own shot. All those revs, and he didn't see the move early enough.
Yeah.
Whereas you playing more down and in had less transition.
Yeah, and actually, it was fortunate. I actually bowled with Cody my first squad, and was able to see that, and kind of got talking with some of the other bowlers, and one of the advice was just to stay inside of his shot. So that actually helped me because as I started out the first 2 games, I started out I think I was negative minus 20.
Oh, really?
And I ended up shooting 244 because of that advice. So that was really helpful.
They're going to get how much percent? And wasn't that me? No. I'm going to give the microphone to you. He's got some checks for you.
Sure. Adam, always. And like I said, his dad, Jim, is a Super Bowl champion with me.
Counts twice.
But it counts twice. So now he's got 3 titles, but I'm going to give Jim credit for 3 titles. So they're still tied as far as I'm concerned. But awesome, buddy. And I got 2 checks for you to total $2,080.
Wow.
And Catherine is looking at me going, yes.
Those are your checks.
She wants those signed right now.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. All right. Well, this has been excellent. Not going to get an easier win, I don't think, in your life.
I would,
but you know what? You take them.
Yes.
Because you know the next time around it's going to be much tougher.
It's not fishing. They can't be too small. You keep them all.
That's right.
That is
$2,080 is $2,080.
Yes, that is for sure.
All right. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, right. American dollars. Next week we're at AMF Broadway in Littleton, Sister Center down the road. We might see Adam go for 2 in a row. We haven't had that happen in quite a while, although last couple of weeks we've had guys try.
We've had people trying.
So even in this brutally cold weather, we're hoping for a slight warm-up next week where we won't have to come in and start burning furniture to stay warm.
We feel your pain, Boston.
Yes, we do. But they're still continuing to do it, and hopefully we're not.
Actually, that was kind of a joke.
You don't know. You don't joke. Anyway, on behalf of my new champion, Adam Waddy, my sidekick, and I mean that professionally, thank you. Drew Hyland, I'm Nick Lasorda. We'll see you next week Again, back to our regular time at AMF Broadway, 5 o'clock Mountain Time.